What are some creative ways to use leading lines in composition? Well, I've got two tips here. One is Dutching your photo, so Dutch angle, tilting it deliberately, either at the time or in post-production you can do that. And the other is implied line of sight. Okay, so let's touch on Dutching first. So basically, a photo that has horizontal and vertical lines in there is quite stable, can be quite solid looking in your photo. Sometimes you might want to add a bit of energy, a bit of movement, that sort of thing. You can change the whole look of a photo by changing the angle. It has to be, obvious, not just a slightly crooked horizon. Hate that. But when you do that, all of a sudden, all these vertical and horizontal lines can all of a sudden become leading lines and dynamic leading lines that go on a bit of a diagonal. You've got your Barak diagonal, your sinister diagonal. I talk about all this in my book, Stronger 4-Step System, a Stronger Photo Composition 4-Step System. I've got over 100 different techniques and tools in there. So that's Dutch angle. The other is the implied line of sight. You've seen those photos where you can see somebody looking in a particular way, even though there's no leading line. Your eye picks up on that and goes in the direction of where that's going. And it can also be inanimate objects. It doesn't need to be people or animals. It could be anything. It could be the way a table is facing and your eye would go across the table and then go over the other side. Two schools of thought there. With a leading line, have something at the end of it to to reward the viewer when they've followed that line. They go, oh, they've gone on that visual flow, the visual journey, and go, okay, oh, I've been rewarded. This is what I'm looking at. Or you can have visual tension by having nothing there. Lots of different ways you can use leading lines. Hopefully there's a couple that helps out for starters.